Hello. This video is about how to use Walmart.com to find items. And you use keywords to find the items, but ultimately what dictates a good or a bad keyword in this instance completely depends on what kind of stuff you're looking for, okay? So, how can I illustrate this concept? Well, for now, I'm just going to show you a couple little tricks that you can do, okay? So, really what it boils down to is right now, if you're trying to find items to post at this exact moment, that's why you're watching this video, like drop that for a little bit and just spend some time getting used to Walmart. And you want to get like, oh, how many times have you pressed enter in the search bar and search for a different keyword? Is it less than 10? Then get it to 10. Like, you could even do something really simple like Google random word generator. Because if you try, I know thinking about 10 words sounds easy, but a computer can do it way faster than I can. We just go over here, and then we're gonna find how many random words. We want 10 random words. Awesome. Cool. So now, what we're gonna do is copy these, okay? So we're gonna put this over here, and I'm just gonna make searches for all these items, all right? So you don't have to do 10. That's okay. You can do less than 10. I hope that's 10. Alright, so first one, what's the word? Harbor. Alright. These are going to be weird. Diabolatory. Alright, maybe I should have looked for nouns. Diabolatry. Diabolatry? Yeah. House. Okay, house. That's cool. That's cool. I wonder if the show will show up. Center. Evil. Oh, that's a good one. No, it's not. Smooth. These are okay. Blending. Alibi? I've never searched for alibi in Walmart.com before. Scream. And what's this one? Attacker. Scream and attacker alibi? What's this thing trying to suggest? Alright, we got one more. Hunting. Oh, that's a big one. Ha. Ha ha. Alright, so what results did we get from these searches? Let's see. Because now that I have a bunch of these that are different, I can show you more about them and show you how to interact with them and that kind of thing. And remember, you're not looking for keywords. You're using keywords to show you lists of items that already exist. All the items you need exist on this website, right? You just have to accept that. It's just a matter of how do you get it to get displayed to you, right? So, this one was Harbor. We got 19,000 results. In reality though, let's see how many of these would we actually want to sell. First, next time, now from moving forward, whenever I produce lists of items, I'm going to be more picky with my lists. So I'm only going to sell 2-day shipping eligible items. And so the other big thing is also only Walmart.com items. So this number is a much more accurate sense of, okay, with this search, how many results does it give me that I would actually use, that I would actually post, okay? Because now, obviously, there's a whole bunch of different price ranges here. That is kind of dependent on what you're currently doing with your business. But honestly, as long as you have the 2-day shipping, this is going to increase. Dropshipping has like cycles, right? And the 2-day shipping period, one, it's going to get you way more. It's going to get you more positive feedback, and two, it's going to shorten the kind of loops that happen. So if a return case happens, you're going to get your money back into your cash flow sooner because it's going to get delivered and the issue will be noticed on like 2 days after the order, maybe 3 days, instead of like 5, 6, 7, 2 weeks, however long it takes for them to get the item. So you shipping faster, it has like a snowballing effect on the efficiency that your business runs at. And it also is theoretically possible to operate with 2-day shipping here and be a top-rated seller as a drop shipper using Walmart.com because they ship fast enough that it'd be possible. And that would reduce our final value fees by 10%. And okay, this is your 10% fee, so it's not the insertion fees that I pay, but I do pay about like $3,500 in final value fees. So if I was able to get top-rated seller, my bill would be $350 cheaper, right? Because I'd get 10% of it off. So that would be, it's worth doing if I can figure out a way to do it, is the thing. Anyway, tangent. let's see, Walmart. This one showed us this stuff. Okay, let's look at this area up here because we want to change how the items are displayed to us, right? So you can put them in a grid. I like working with grids, and I like zooming out like this because it helps me kind of reinforce the bulk thing. I can't see any of that information, and that's fine for right now because what I want to show you is like, okay, this is all that this page shows us, okay? This is 20 items. We're being shown 20 items at a time, right? And we can change things. So Diabolatry didn't have anything, not surprising. Look at this. This is showing house, center. All right, so you'll notice a couple things here if we zoom back in. One, sometimes search results are 20, sometimes they're 40. You can also change if it's shown to you as a list or in a grid, completely regardless to whether it's a 20 or a 40 search result, right? That's cool. So I'm going to zoom back out and now tell you a little bit more about what makes a good item versus a bad item when it comes to a bulk style posted item. And first off, there needs to be a kind of a transition in the way that you think, because when it comes to bulk, there's no one item. You can't ever do anything with one individual listing. You have to always change and edit and tweak and respond to situations in ways that allow you to do everything at once, right? So obviously exceptions to this are when like listings create cases or certain situations that you have to respond to. When that happens, you know, obviously you have to respond to that specific situation. But aside from that, you only do things when you can do them all at once, right? So how do you apply that to what makes a good bulk listing? Well, you have to think about it as what makes a good list of items. So the individual kind of thing does matter, but it's more about establishing certain criteria so you filter out the things that might possibly be bad, right? So there's a whole bunch of different filtering steps. I've obviously already applied a couple of them. One, I'm searching on Walmart.com. I've already filtered it from the rest of the items in the world. I'm looking at Walmart.com's items, not Amazon's, okay? That's some form of filtering. And then also, only doing 2-day shipping items filters it. And then also, only doing Walmart.com filters it, okay? So now we've done some filtering, but really we've just filtered what items are shown to us, right? We haven't done any direct filtering with like a list of items because we haven't even created a list of items yet. So there's a couple different points in the process that you can filter your items. You can find ways to filter them before the list's conception, so you're limiting the items that will create the list. Or, well, and actually, because the best is to do both, you can do it after you've made the list, and then you identify keywords that are associated with problems, and then you just go through the list and get rid of all the instances of URLs with those associated keywords, right? So I think that the key to bulk is to make a really big list, but be specific, like only 2-day shipping, only Walmart.com, that kind of thing. And like, there's enough items on Walmart that I don't think I have to worry about running out of items to post, as long as I'm staying under like 200,000 items. And I'm not comfortable operating at more than like 80,000 items at the moment. I'm not posting anything until I've got this figured out and I've operated at this tier for a while, right? Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. Okay. What else can I tell you about Walmart searches and finding keywords? I guess, yeah, I want to emphasize that you spend some time just doing this. Don't even think about it like, oh, I got to find items to post. Just go to Walmart.com and then look around the room. See an object. Type in. I'm like, oh, there's a bed. Oh, see, it's getting your hands to move and then looking down and then finding inspiration. That is what's very, very useful, okay? You want to spend some time with Walmart.com and get it to the point where it's a tool that you use to show you items. You're not like wondering how to find the right keyword or that kind of thing. You know what keywords produce what and that and all that. So in regards to sometimes when you search for an item, it just shows you a bunch of categories, right? So let's do something like, I think pet is a good example, right? Or dog. Let's see. Okay, yeah, see, this just brings this up. you don't even have to worry about that. You can click this link right here, see all dog, and now it displays it to you in the format that you want, which is lists of items, which you can then sort through the same way that we were sorting through things earlier, right? So note this. Anytime that you have to click on something, all that's happening is a text is being changed in the item's URL, right? So if we don't even want to worry about that, we could actually just do this. Look. Instead, let's see. I'm going to show you an example. We're going to go to walmart.com and we're going to search for something that we know brings up a category, like baby. Oh, look at that. There's no items, right? Let's say that this link doesn't exist for you for whatever reason, okay? You just see categories. Well, let's try that again. Walmart.com. Except this time, I'm going to put this into the link. I'm going to search for baby, but add this gray stuff here. Search, query, baby, redirect equals false. And what's going to happen now is that it's just going to show me all the items, right? So this is another way to work around that. Just you need to get like used to the fact that whenever something doesn't work right, or that like it appears there's an obstacle, you're talking about computing. It's not likely that there's one solution. It's likely that there's at least like 5 solutions, 90 solutions, hundreds of solutions in some cases. Like, the reality is you only gotta find one of them. You just gotta believe at least one's there. And almost always there is, you know what I mean? Thinking that way helps a lot. What else? Again, okay, treat this like a tool to show you the items that already exist. Oh, but what makes a bad bulk listing, right? Alright, so what I'm going to do real quick is show you another form of filtering. So I'm going to zoom out. Alright, I'm zoomed out a pretty decent amount. And I want to have each of these... Oh, look at that. Interesting. Change this. Hunting. Hey, okay, so zoom out. Baby, okay, so now we have all of these search results displayed as like a grid of items. And you can learn just by looking at these items whether it's a good search result. So I'm going to go through this really quick and show you. This would be good. This would be bad. This would be good. This would be bad. This would be good. This would be bad. This would be bad. This would be bad. This would be good. This would be good. This would be good. It's that simple. You don't need to know. You literally don't even need to know what the items are. All you need to know is that they are items, and that's it. Because the items that produce problems are rectangular items. Anything that's like... I actually do sell some DVDs. People do buy DVDs. I guess I've posted so many of them now, but they tend to buy like the whole season finale stuff, kind of all the master kit where it's all together. They tend to buy that kind of stuff. Or at least in my sales indicate that. But generally, you want to avoid rectangles. And one of the main reasons isn't that necessarily I think that books and that kind of thing are just not as worth selling. It's just that the sheer reality is that most of the items you come across on Walmart are going to be these kind of like rectangles, books, canvas art, this kind of stuff. And it doesn't add enough variety into the items that you're selling. You want to make sure that you're selling objects. As long as you're selling objects, it really is that simple. You don't need to know anything about what makes good sales, time of year, or that kind of stuff. You just look at shapes. Like, it's super simple. Bad, good, bad, good, bad, 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 good. See, this has a lot of rectangles, but they're all actual objects. That's all you care about. Because right now, what you want to start is you want to make a list of actual objects that are available on Walmart.com, sold by Walmart.com, sold with 2-day shipping. Because these items are the most efficient for the bulk process. They're most likely to ship the fastest. They're going to be eligible for the free returns. There's going to be a quick solution to the items, you know, the issues that come up. And you'll do some more filtering afterwards, obviously. But is there anything else that I can show you about keywords? Walmart, so yeah, there's all these ways to refine. You can have Walmart show you lists of whatever you want. Oh, I know. Okay, so I'll do this in the next video. But in the next video, I'm gonna... let's say that you want more variety than this, right? Like this is just, okay, this is all house of cards. This is all DVDs and stuff. This is only pet supplies. Or like if you do black, then it's all like vacuums. It's all the same stuff, right? I'm going to show you a way to make a fairly simple list that is like all of these terms, but instead of just like, it's one page of this and then one page of a different keyword with the same things here, and it'll be able to give you like a bit more variety, because what it'll do is it'll have a page from each different search. So there may not be much variety on one individual page, but then you would do this real quick with like 10 pages, right? And then each page you would show a certain page of the search result, maybe more if you liked the search, right? So I'll show you how to do that in the next video, okay? Because this one's kind of been more abstract. The next video is going to be more specific, right? All right. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time and attention and all that janks. Makes life worth living. Oh, I did some weird like Twitch thing there.